Now I've got a musical treat for you this morning. The Woodgate brothers. Daniel, you probably best know from Madness. Is it Dan, Daniel or Woody? What do you prefer?
Definitely Woody.
Woody. I was going to say, I thought it was Woody. But
even my mum calls me Woody.
Does she?
Yeah.
And his brother Nick is here. They're teaming up together to make not only music but raise awareness about mental illness as well. Let's have a listen to a single from their new album.
Is alone with her memories and her feelings pushed down under. Sits alone in her head all day, but no one cares, no one does. You don't have to hide your love away. You don't have to.
Fantastic. So Nick and Woody making up now Magic Brothers. It's a great name for a band like yours, isn't it?
Well, we're Magic Brothers.
Well, there you go. But within all of this, and I think, Nick, this must be, I mean, it's incredibly brave, I think, because not only are you making the music, you're getting the publicity surrounding it, but you're talking about mental health problems and your own mental health issues.
Yes, I suffer from schizophrenia, but it doesn't mean that I can't create, with my brother, a really fantastic album. It doesn't mean that I'm subnormal or anything. I've got my talents and Woody has his. You know.
Are you saying then, and I think probably a lot of people now would agree, that schizophrenia, it's one of those illnesses that has certain connotations around it, that perhaps people are now starting to understand a bit better, and being able to put a face like yours to this sort of illness can perhaps change all of our perceptions?
Yeah, it's not like... they're not violent people, schizophrenics. It's just a minute minority of people are violent that are schizophrenic. But yes, what was the question?
Well, it's just about taking a stand with it all, really. I mean,
yes, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I mean, it's what I like doing is music, so I've really got to continue doing it, really.
Oh, Jane, go on.
I was going to say, has the music helped, do you think? Has the music helped with your illness?
Yes, it's something that the only thing I can really do. I'm really don't have any talents anywhere else, so I just might as well do this, and I enjoy it a hell of a lot. And it doesn't make me ill.
And for you, Woody, doing all, I mean, obviously with your sort of musical heritage that you've got from Madness, all the rest of it, how good does it feel for you to be not only doing a different project, but to be building on that relationship with your brother?
Well, it's funny, really, because I don't muck around. I only work with really good musicians, and I have for years. And Nick is a really brilliant musician. I would not be wasting my time doing this. And he's just a great talent. And I've written some songs with Nick for Madness. There are a couple on our last album. And we will continue to do so. I just think it's very therapeutic, not only for Nick, but for me. It's brought us both closer together. We've got a fine body of music now. We're going to be playing live soon. It's a win-win situation for us as brothers, for the music industry as a whole, I think.
Yeah.
You know.
And for the listening public as
Indeed.
well.
You've lived with it for a long time, Nick, and Woody, the family have obviously lived with it for a long time as well. Have you noticed that there's been a change in public attitudes towards mental illness over the last, say, 20 years? A lot more people are very open. People like Stephen Fry.
I mean, there are charities like Rethink that are bringing forward people's... You know, they're trying to get rid of that stigma attached to this illness. I mean, Nick has been through his, terrible times, as we all have. But, once Nick got the diagnosis and we have a solution to the problem and more understanding. I mean, if I'd known years and years ago about schizophrenia, it would have changed our lives. We would have been much more understanding. We would have got the right treatment for Nick earlier. It's being able to, it's just a public awareness, get it up, Yes, I've definitely seen a change in public awareness. People who castigate schizophrenics are castigated themselves now, which is good, which is the way it should be, because Nick is a lovely, lovely, intelligent, wonderful person, and it's, he's not an axe-wielding maniac. Simple as that, really. Are you?
No.
No.
I'm not.
No, well, it's nice that all the, you know, some of those preconceptions and those very sort of limited views are all being challenged in all of this. But of course, topping it all is this idea that, you know, you're doing something away from madness, which must always be nice just to have a bit of a change of direction with that. And of course, teaming up with you, Nick, as well. What is it like actually working together that closely? And what's it going to be like when you're on stage together? Any tensions build up, or is it just good fun?
No, it's wonderful, isn't it? I mean, I
love it.
just absolutely love it. I mean, Nick will come up with a song and it will frustrate the hell out of me. I will have to complete it. But equally, Nick feels frustrated because you want me to finish it, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, he's always, like last night, he sent me a song and said, it's incomplete. What can you do about it? I mean, it is wonderful. And playing live the other day in rehearsals for the first time with a proper band, I just knew that Nick was meant to be there. It's just so natural.
Well, it seems pretty clear, doesn't it, that you are indeed magic brothers. It's really good to see you both this morning. Thank you very much indeed.
Cheers, thank you.
Coming in.